Not sorry to this man. Lucas was such a pretentious douchebag. He masqueraded as the ultimate well-read romantic dreamer when he was really the biggest fuckboy of them all. He cheated on Brooke, on multiple occasions, and Lindsay, and was so whiny. Remember when he blamed Peyton for Lindsay leaving him at the altar? That is a man who does not know how to take responsibility. Stiles is the ultimate life partner, and no, I will not be taking criticism at this time. I honestly loved everyone on that show, but Stiles was just in a different league. Kind, smart, funny, loyal, what more could you want? Also, are we gonna talk about how hot Nojitsune Stiles was? Okay, I know you think I'm going to say Riley's main crime is being boring. But I hate him for other reasons, too. He was so insecure and couldn't deal with dating a powerful woman. He didn't respect Buffy's decisions and he didn't listen to her. He'd already created this narrative in his head that Buffy didn't love him. He was also super manipulative, like when he flipped around his weird vampire sexcapades, bloodsuckcapades, to be Buffy's fault, then gave her an ultimatum. Good riddance, Iowa. Alright, so he is a killer. Actually, he was a killer, as spoiler alert, he's no longer a vampire now. But behind that fantastic sarcasm and wit was a true heart of gold, and as vampire characters go, I don't think he's any worse than the others, such as Angel or Spike or Stefan or Klaus, etc. He was a true romantic who'd do anything for the ones he loved, and he had a great arc. In this universe, it'd be a no, but in the Vampire Diaries universe, this man is gold. This dude was almost as boring as Riley. I honestly don't get any sort of epic love story vibes from him and Annie. The guy barely had a personality. And he was honestly such a dick to Naomi when they were together, and then he cheated on her with her sister, and then he didn't even tell Naomi the truth about it not being Annie. Sam was a sweet cinnamon roll with the floppy hair and guitar of my teenage dreams. Really, what more could you want? Do I even have to talk about this? He assaulted 2 girls in the pilot alone. Next. Caleb seemed like such a bad boy, but he was actually the most sensitive guy in the show. He was so sweet and supportive to Hannah, but he also challenged and pushed her. He was even a good partner to Spencer, though that relationship did not make sense to me. He was also super smart and actually really helpful in the fight against A. Are we ready to talk about how Dan was as awful as Chuck? He literally stalked his friends for years, he caused Blair's miscarriage and ruined her wedding, and he wrote a ton of nasty stuff and released private info about all his friends and pretended he was better than them when he was the worst of them all. Move aside, Perez Hilton. Mike was robbed of more screen time. Robbed, I tell you. He was an amazing dancer and such a cutie of a character, and I loved every moment we got with him. Why every main character was not fighting over him is the greatest mystery of our time.